What is up, guys? It's TC and MarkyB here, and some of you may have seen, but this is actually the third time I've actually done this video. But the first two times, there was a few problems. I was actually told I wasn't allowed to upload them, things like that. So I had to take both of those first two videos down, and then after playing a bit more of the game, I kind of reevaluated my decisions on what I thought were good guns. So I kind of want to go through that a bit more. So yeah, this is going to be my opinions on the guns for competitive play on Call of Duty Ghosts. So starting off with the SMGs, I'm going to go through the SMGs. And before I kind of go into that, actually, I just want to say that I'm not going to talk about the marksman rifles, because there's been a lot of opinions. A lot of people think the marksman rifles are actually going to be banned for competitive play, because they are pretty overpowered. They do have big clip sizes, and they do drop very fast at close and long range. And the minute I've been scrimming for quite a bit at the minute with my team, and we've been playing with marksman rifles banned. And the MSBS has been banned, so I'm not going to go into those weapons, although I'm going to say that both marksman rifles are very good, as well as the MSBS is a very good weapon. But with them being included in competitive play, I feel like they're going to both need to be nerfed. But right, let's go into the SMGs. Bizon, it's like the PP90. I feel like it's very versatile, it's very good. It's got a very good hip fire from what I've seen. It's probably the best hip fire weapon. It's really good at running around and dropping people in close areas. If you equip extended mags on it, it's got a really big magazine, very high fire rate, so it drops people pretty fast. It's also very accurate, so you can pick off shots at long range, like quite a lot of the weapons on this game. So the Bison, or the Bizon, is a very good choice for weapons in Call of Duty Ghosts. The CBJ is actually my teammate Flux's weapon of choice in terms of SMGs. To be honest, I've not used it, so I'd be completely lying, but in his opinion, it's one of the most versatile weapons, and he really does enjoy using it. But for me, it's just not as good as the Vector, which is the weapon I'm going to go into next. The Vector for me is the best weapon in the submachine gun class set. I feel like it's good at range. You can pick off shots again. You can outgun ARs at a medium to short range distance. And it's also very lethal at close range. So I mean, it's very versatile. It's not too easy to control. I mean, moving on next to the Vepr, it's actually the most accurate, but it's one of the weaker ARs compared to the Vector. But like I said, it makes up with its accuracy. Like I said, range, you're really gonna have to have that muzzle thing on, to the muzzle brake. To really increase the damage at long range, because it's very weak. Not very weak, but it's weaker compared to the other weapons, and I just feel like the Vector is better than the K7. Not used it. The reason why I'm not really a fan of using silencers in competitive play. I'm not sure if it affects the damage or not in this game. But this basically looks like the MP5 from the looks of things. But it does have that silencer. But I mean, it could be a great weapon that is definitely viable in competitive play. But I just literally feel that the Vector and the Bison are better weapons, as well as the CBJ, from what I've been told by Flux. MTAR, I wouldn't really say that MTAR has a home in the submachine gun section. For me, it feels more like an AR SMG hybrid. Obviously, there's not going to be that section and the gun choices, so it finds itself in the submachine gun choice. But it's not amazing at close range compared to the other weapons, but it certainly isn't bad at close range. But it does have that capability to ping off shots at range. It's good when you attach the red dot sight on it and things like muzzle brake to help the range. It's an incredible weapon. Now, moving on to the ARs, which is going to be my forte, my area of expertise, because being an AR player, I am going to be toying around with these weapons a fair bit. Right off the start, the MSBS is obviously most OP, and it's kind of been banned in competitive play for now. I think that Infinity Ward really need to nerf this if it's going to be included, because it's just too overpowered, and it's better than any of the SMGs at close range, which simply cannot happen. It cannot be better than SMG at close range. Honey Badge are another weapon I've not tried, but all the other weapons I have. These four weapons, very similar. Each one of them has different pros and cons. I'm I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to talk about the MSBS. Remington, very powerful, decent clip size, and when you clip the flash suppressor, it becomes a very good weapon. I feel like the recoil without it is something that puts it down compared to the other weapons, but I feel like clip with that flash suppressor, it really is a disgustingly good weapon. It melts people. All of the ARs are pretty similar. I feel like the guns are very well balanced in this game, apart from the guns that I spoke about before, like the MSBS. I feel like all the ARs have their pros and cons, and they're all pretty well balanced. It's really just down to pure personal preference. But for me, the best weapon in the AR section is the AK-12. You can pick off shots at range, it's good at close range, and it's very steady. Personally, I use the muzzle brake with the under barrel full grip, and I feel this is the best combination to kind of get that accuracy at range. I like these two attachments on it. AK-12 is my weapon of choice in the AR section, but I want to also talk about the other weapons. The SA and the SC, they're very similar. Their stats, you'll see they slightly change. So this one, the accuracy is down, but the damage, range and fire rate is up compared to the other one. For the SC, the accuracy is up, but the damage, range and fire rate is down. Obviously the stats are kind of misleading in Call of Duty a lot of the time, and I feel like the SC, even though its damage, range and fire rate is better for me when I've been using it, the accuracy kind of makes up for me, because a lot of the time in this game you drop people pretty fast anyway, so I mean it doesn't make too much of a difference, although a lot of people have argued that the SA is a better gun, but for me, personal preference, SC better gun. AK-12 best in the assault rifle section. Hopefully this helps you guys out going into competitive play, starting off on Call of Duty Ghosts. I have played quite a few scrims today. ARX, another very good weapon. For a lot of teams have been kind of running around with this, but I feel like literally it's just personal preference in the moment. And the ARX is another good weapon, and one of the good points is that it comes inbuilt with an inbuilt laser sight, which helps with hip fire accuracy. So obviously all these ARs aren't too great for hip firing, but with that ARX having that laser sight, it certainly does give it that edge going into close range battles. But yeah guys, this is going to be a short and sweet video. Hopefully it's going to help you guys going out into scrims, game battles, matches, tournaments, whatever, at the start of the Call of Duty Ghosts. I'm also recording this at 12:30 at night, so apologies if I'm dead lethargic, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this content. We're pushing out loads and loads of content for you guys. It's going to hopefully help you guys improve on Call of Duty Ghosts. I expect 2 videos a day, 1 video a day minimum. Today is definitely going to have 2 videos, maybe more, who knows. I've got some scrims, some listenings lined up. I really hope you guys enjoy the content that I'm going to be pushing out in the next few weeks. Pub gameplays, everything. I'm going to have everything, and I want to thank you guys for continuing supporting me. I'll be streaming on twitch.tv right now, I'd imagine. If you're watching this, I'll probably be streaming. But yeah guys, thanks a lot for watching. Like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. Expect more and more content from myself. Peace out guys.